Hello, Dr. Yuvraj. Hi, Manisha. Okay, 20 minutes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Yuvraj. Can you see me,
Hi.
Dr. Alim?
Yeah. I can see you. I can see.
Okay, I will start with your introduction. All right. So, hello, everyone. Waving hands. Thank you so much for joining in today for this important workshop that we will be focusing on COVID-19 and most importantly, the vaccination. People have a lot of doubts. So, we have Dr. Yuvraj with us today. And maybe you might have seen the 6 videos that we had broadcasted some time back about the 6 myths related to COVID on Instagram. The team had translated an ISL. So this is the same doctor who had shared the information with us. So thank you so much for joining in. I know you've been working very, very hard as a frontline worker, taking care of everyone and presenting at different places. So thank you so much for taking out time for this. We will begin with a short background. If you can give your short background, please. And before we start, two announcements. Please keep your mics on mute, everyone. And second thing, please stay after 1 hour. We have a form that needs to be filled out by everyone. So please stay for that. Any information you need regarding COVID, so that form will really help us with that. And also, the interpreters, maybe it's the first time also working, so we will be switching interpreters after every 20 minutes. So yeah, please speak slowly so that the interpreter can also catch up. Yeah, we can begin. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So, I'm Dr. Yuvraj, and I'm really happy to be here. When I saw here a movie, I think, can you hear me?
You have to unmute yourself.
విషయం అసలు కోవిడ్ గురించి నాకు చెప్తాను
Yeah,
అందరు వాళ్ళు
there are a lot of people.
విన్నమన్న మాటలు కూడా ఉంటుంది డాక్టర్ తోటి సరే ఏం మాట్లాడుతుంది
Hello.
You can go ahead.
Yeah. So when I saw Here a Million, convert these videos into sign languages, it was an eye-opening moment for me because unfortunately, we were trying to do is create awareness, and we very easily forget that there are different kinds of requirements when you're trying to spread awareness. And I was so happy to see Here a Million convert these videos into sign language, and that's why we are here. And it is absolutely, I'm thrilled, and it's my pleasure to be here. My name, I've told you, I'm basically an obstetrician and gynecologist. I deal with I deal with IVF, that is infertility, help people get pregnant. But after due to the COVID situation, I decided that I wanted to work and help a lot of people who were suffering from COVID, and we started off by helping creating helplines and awareness, mostly for females, pregnant women, and then the team went on becoming big. So we started helping more and more people, and then after the vaccination came in, and my our page and social media page, which is Dr. UV on Instagram, we started doing good work. The government of India, a lot of social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, kind of connected with us to create more awareness.
That is wonderful. That is so awesome.
Is it all right if I keep on talking when your video goes on?
Yeah, you can.
Right? Okay. So let's start.
So I'm just going to be, okay.
Yeah. I think that's enough introduction. You can.
All right. So, Dr. Alim here, I would just, I know people sometimes, forget access, especially ISL, Indian Sign Language. So it's very good opportunity for deaf people to join this and they can spread the word across in the community. So last Tuesday, we had another doctor who gave his advice and there were so many questions, still a lot of concerns. So that's why we hosted this again. And thank you so much for joining in. So we will just be asking some basic questions and then we will open the floor to the community to ask you questions. And then that's how we will take it forward.
Yeah. Can you just give me a minute? I'm really sorry. I'm getting a call from the hospital. I just messaged them that if it's not an emergency, just
Sure.
give me a minute, please.
Sure.
Sorry.
So for all the deaf people, let me inform you that please, after this is over, we will be sending you a form. It's an important form that would help us in understanding if you want that, similar kind of workshops to happen. And we'll find more doctors and we'll plan these workshops again and again. So in the end, we will send the form. Please stay, don't leave after this is over. We will send you the form and you can, I will personally translate it and you can fill it out.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the first question is that what's happening right now? Why did this peak come in? Why did the second one, second wave come in? If you can explain.
Yeah. So I think there were just basic two reasons. The most important reason, I don't like to start blaming people and government for everything. I think there was an issue with the mutants in the virus. I think after a year, the virus was very smart and we were not very smart. The virus learned to, attack us in a more dangerous way and we forgot to protect. And so that is why, the virus, once it changed its structure, it became even more dangerous. It became more infective. And unfortunately, we let our guards down. हमने अपना ख्याल रख, we stopped taking good care of us. And that was one reason. Of course, the second reason, apart from the virus, was what I was we were not really prepared and cautious enough. We thought that we had beaten COVID, but COVID came out to be even more stronger, and that's the reason we have reached this spot today. And that is the reason, apart from all the vaccination that you talk about, all medicines, hospitals, and doctors doing their job, the most important thing with the spreading of the virus is how we take care of ourselves. The biggest help you can do is to prevent yourself from getting the virus, and that is by maintaining all the instructions that we have been given about wearing the mask, maintaining social distance, sanitizing your hand, and now taking the vaccination.
Right. How long do you think this will, continue to happen that we'll have to wear a mask here in India?
Unfortunately, that answer no one in the world can give you. But the good news I want to give right now is, in fact, in the last week, we have already started seeing that the cases have been very, very slowly decreasing. When I say this, it's not a good sign, but I'm just saying it because it proves that if we take care of ourselves, if we take care of all the COVID norms, we can still, beat the virus. So when it will end, we don't know. Whether this is the second wave, there will be a third wave, there will be a fourth wave. Will the virus get more dangerous? We don't know anything about it. What we know is that we can protect ourselves to some extent from the virus. And that is by one, getting vaccinated, and second, by taking care of all the COVID norms. So until and unless people, the government officials, the doctors start telling you to not wear a mask, you need to continue wearing a mask. There is no answer to when you can stop wearing a mask. The day we stop thinking, when will we stop wearing a mask? I think that day will come near when we will stop wearing a mask.
You know why I'm asking this? Because other countries like the US, they have started going maskless. So
Yeah,
I'm just thinking, you know, we got to be patient here in
yeah,
India. Okay.
yeah.
The
But
other,
again, it is very important that, countries like US and all have only been able to get off their mask because a lot of their population have been vaccinated. But the problem in India is
just a minute, doctor. Can you repeat, please? There was a lot of noise. You're on mute.
so the reason countries like Israel, countries like USA have been able to put their masks is because the majority of their population have started being vaccinated. So there we fall at this misinformation that once you get vaccinated, you can stop wearing the mask. It is not about the vaccination of one person. It is about the vaccination of a lot of people around you. Only then we can stop wearing a mask, which is known as herd immunity. और वो आने में इंडिया में it's going to take some time.
All right. So now about the vaccination, we have two questions. Can you explain the difference? We have two vaccine, you know, explain how this vaccine will protect us from the COVID virus.
Yeah. So in India, we have two vaccines, right? As of now, Covaxin and Covishield, right? Covishield is the older vaccine. Covaxin is the newer vaccine. Now, both vaccines help you from coronavirus. That we have to understand. It can be made differently, but both do the same job. If you want to know technically, Covaxin is the coronavirus itself, but it is a dead and inactivated coronavirus. So when you give Covaxin, you are giving yourself coronavirus, but it is a dead virus. So it will not reply. It will not multiply. What will happen is that it will only give you enough immunity to fight this infection. So Covaxin is an inactivated virus, whereas Covishield is the uh, inactivated virus, which is carried by another virus. So there is a virus known as adenovirus, जो chimpanzees में होता है. Now that will not infect humans, but what it will do is it will take coronavirus and teach our body to create immunity against it. So that is Covishield. What both viruses will do is it will teach your body that whenever this form of virus comes into your body, the body should not let it grow. The body should not let it affect more and cause the disease. So antibodies will be formed, and antibodies usually have a memory. In our body will remember that this form of antibodies have to be used to attack this form of virus. Now, both the viruses have scientifically proved to be effective. Both viruses have immunity that is more than 80-85%. Both viruses have chances of reinfection, but it is very, very, very low. When I say very low, it is almost around 0.05%. And even if you have a reinfection, the chances that this reinfection is very severe, it will cause you more problems, is very less. Also, there is one very important reason why you need to get vaccinated. That's because apart from you getting saved from the virus, after getting vaccinated, you will also spread the virus less. So spreading of the virus also becomes less after you get vaccinated. So it is both ways.
All right. So question related to the vaccine. For those who have already, you know, have had COVID, who've had COVID and now they've recovered, how long should they be waiting to get vaccinated?
So now from today, the answer has
Because
got.
yeah, go
Sorry?
ahead.
So from today, this answer has got a little complicated. Today, Government of India has released a statement saying that for Covishield, you have to take your dose second dose after 12 to 16 weeks, and someone who has got corona infection in the past should take a vaccine after 6 months. But honestly, I want to give you my opinion here. We have been working with COVID for a long time now. We don't know whether this has come because vaccines are less and they want to cover more people. But my personal advice to you today is that you should take your vaccine. Don't wait for 6 months if you've got a mild disease. So if you've got COVID और आपको बहुत mild disease हुआ था, जैसे बहुत सारे symptoms नहीं आए थे, you were pretty all right for the 15 days. You should not wait for 6 months because आपकी antibody level कम होगी. I think you should take.
Unmute, please.
Sorry, where did I stop? So if you've had mild form of disease, जहाँ पे आपको बहुत बुखार, you didn't get too much of fever, you didn't have too many symptoms, and you had very mild disease for 15 days, my personal opinion is you should not wait for 6 months. You should get your vaccine within 4 weeks of becoming symptom-free. But if you've had a severe form of disease, then it is all right that you wait for 3 months. Also, अगर आपको plasma therapy दी गई है for COVID, you can still wait for 3 months before you take your vaccine.
All right. So now I will allow the audience to ask you questions. We can already see a lot of people are asking questions. We can also switch the interpreter.
Hello.
Yeah, so Devang, you can start with the question. You have a question? Okay. So Devang is saying, like, when if we got coronavirus, right? Do we face any breathing issues also if we get the coronavirus? And if I got vaccinated and after that, does it also possible to get the corona once again?
Yes. So see, coronavirus, breathing issues will be the most common problem. And that is also the most serious problem. If you're having breathing problems, if you're having oxygen problem, that means corona ke karan you've got pneumonia. And pneumonia is dangerous. So you will need to take care of your oxygen levels. You will need to take care of your temperature, do a CT scan, and take proper medicines. If you still have too much of breathing difficulties, you might require oxygen or hospital admission. Now, this you have to be very, very, very sure that getting a vaccination does not mean you will not get coronavirus in future. Vaccination. Vaccination, there is no vaccine in the world that will give you 100% protection. Vaccination will give you strength to fight the infection, which means that you can still get COVID infection after vaccination. But if you are vaccinated, the chances कि आपको बहुत serious infection होगा, you will require oxygen, ventilator therapy, yeah, the death being caused by COVID virus will be very, very less if you are vaccinated. That is why even after vaccination, it is very important that you still need to wear a mask, you need to sanitize your hand and maintain social distance. You are protected, but you cannot be fully protected.
Yeah, the second.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying with the
Yeah,
question.
yeah. No problem. Am I like, is the speed all right? You want me to go a
So
little slow?
no, you're saying
Yeah.
right. He's saying that okay, after we get the vaccination done, is it affect our sperm count as well?
No, never. No problem at all.
Okay, thank you, Devang.
In fact, COVID will affect your sperm count, but not vaccination.
Hi, Lena here. I have a question. I would like to know. So, if I'm 54-year aged and I want to go for the vaccination, do I have to go for the any health checkup earlier for that? Any blood test,
No,
or I can?
no.
Okay, and the second one, my husband has diabetes, and he's always the number would be around 400, and he didn't take the medicine. So, can he go for the vaccination as well? But
See,
he is not taking any medicine for diabetes.
first of all, if your sugar is 400, forget corona. You anyways will have to control your sugar, right? COVID or no COVID. And as far as vaccination is concerned,
Can he go for vaccination?
yeah. So as far as vaccination is concerned, your husband with
So
problems in sugar,
first he needs to go for the checkup done. Then he should
no,
go for the vaccination, or
no,
he can just go
no.
for the vaccination.
Yeah. So she needs to understand this.
The
There
doctor
is no relation of diabetes and
control your diabetes, then you can go for the vaccination. Yeah, you were saying.
yeah. So first of all, vaccine and diabetes have no relation. In fact, if you have, in fact, if you have diabetes, you should be the first person to take the vaccine. Because with so much of sugar problems, if your husband gets COVID, there is a very, very high chance that he's going to have a severe disease and now mucormycosis. So please, both these things you have to get checked. Sugar also, and get yourself a slot for vaccination, and just please take the vaccine. It is very important. And you take your sugar medicines and control it. 400 is very high, dear.
So he taken the test at his home only 2 months before. He didn't go for the. Then he find out at his home that yeah, he is having 400.
Yeah. But for diabetes, you don't need to go to a doctor in person also. Diabetes, now a lot of doctors will manage online. Just find someone. If you can't find someone, DM me, I will help you on my Instagram account.
Okay, thank you. Thank I have three questions here. So one of my friend, he got operated. After 1 or 2 years, can he get vaccinated?
Of course.
You don't-
Yes.
And the second question, uh, when I got vaccinated, so after I should rest after that, and I should do exercise. What do you suggest?
If you are feeling fine, just forget about the vaccination and continue with your day-to-day life. Say if you're taking hepatitis vaccine, if you're taking TB vaccine, if you're taking tetanus vaccine, do we go home and sleep for 3 days? It is the same. If you're not having any side effects, just continue your life as it is. If you have side effects, take rest.
Okay, and the third question, I have headaches more oftenly. So is it okay to get vaccinated?
Yes, 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 please. If you have too much of headache after vaccination, just inform your doctor. But just having headaches or migraines doesn't mean you can't get vaccinated.
Okay, thank you. Another one. So if I'm on my periods, can I go for the vaccination?
Yes, 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 yes.
Is it allowed? Okay.
So I'm sorry, let's just say it again here. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, please just say it again here. There is absolutely no relation between your cycle, menstrual date, periods, and vaccination. That is an absolute false information. Please stop thinking about it. There is no problem. Have you ever heard a doctor say that you cannot get a TT shot or you cannot get a rabies shot because a dog has bitten you just because you're in your periods? So no, there is no relation.
Okay. And one more question from my side. Whether I should get vaccinated from the private hospital or the government hospital? Both are same or different?
See, the vaccines are going to be same. Just get vaccinated wherever you get the slot first. If you're scared of going to a government hospital because of the rush, go to a private hospital. But vaccines तो वही है, Covishield या Covaxin.
Okay, so both are same. Okay. In Maharashtra, vaccinations are not available over here. There is scarcity over here. So, Dr. Alim saying, what tips would you like to give to the people who would like to get vaccinated and they are not getting it actually?
So
How
see,
they can register themselves?
yeah. So one is that problem is not only in Maharashtra, that is everywhere, right? And that is the reason why what all of us are doing is just trying to make you aware that you need to take a vaccine. So tomorrow, when you get a chance to take a vaccine, you should not be in doubt whether I should take or not, because you can't waste time. Second time, when will you get the slot? You don't know. Second, how do you try to get it earlier? Is one is of course the app, all right, the government app where you need to find the slots. Now there are other very good apps also that help you tell you कब slots खुल रहे हैं, you know, जैसे कि Healthify Me, Paytm, Vaccinate Me, under 45, all hello, yeah, which will give you notifications on whenever the slot is opening up. And also studies have shown that the vaccine slots का best time ढूंढने का is 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. That is just an observation, but just keep on trying and you will get a vaccine. Slowly vaccines are coming. But remember, whatever doubt you have about vaccination, whether to get or not, you clear it before your time comes. Because अगर जिस दिन आपको vaccination का time आया and you're not sure, you're scared, you are not getting your vaccine, you don't know when your second turn will come. So before that, clear all your doubts.
Okay, thank you. Another one. Yeah, Deep. You can go ahead with your question. Hello, Deep. Dweep. Hi, Vishali here. So my mother got vaccinated earlier. She was feeling good, but after 2 to 3 days, she got sick, very sick. So she's saying after her grandmother got sick, and then her brother got sick, and then they went for the COVID test. I got negative. They got positive. But the next day, I started getting sick. So it was confusing that whether I was COVID positive or not. I would like to know whether I would have the chances to get the positive, COVID positive.
So now remember, if your mother was getting sick maybe in few days after vaccination, there is a possibility that she got infected before the vaccination. All right. And also remember, your complete immunity in vaccine comes 2 weeks after the second dose.
She's saying that she got vaccinated and after that she got COVID positive.
Yeah. And also remember, for a full COVID vaccination effect, it takes both, you have to take both doses, and then after 2 weeks, you are having the full protection. Right. That is second point is about you being infective or not. See, these days, RT-PCR reports are really coming negative in COVID positive patients. So if you are having fever, sore throat, all COVID symptoms, but your RT-PCR is still coming negative, still you have to consider yourself positive and isolate yourself.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hi. I got vaccinated earlier, the first dose, and after that, I have to go for the second dose. Whether I should get whether I should go for the COVID test checkup done or I can go for the second dose.
No, please no. You don't require any tests before getting vaccinated if you are not having any symptoms.
Maybe people will not rely that whether I have COVID or not. I would not know whether I have the COVID or not, whether I can go for the second dose or I need to go for the checkup first.
You don't need to go for any checkup. If you are not having any symptoms, you have to take the vaccine. And also the other way around.
The second dose?
Yeah. And also the other way around. Even if you have COVID negative, but you are having symptoms, you cannot take the vaccine.
She can go for vaccine, right?
Yes.
So she's saying if I'm not feeling sick, I can go for the second dose, right?
Yes.
But in case I'm feeling sick, a little sick, and I'm not sure whether I have
for a few days. If you're feeling more sick, then you have to wait for 4 weeks before getting vaccinated again. But if it's just 1 or 2 days, you're feeling just some mild symptoms, get yourself vaccinated.
Okay, great. Thank you. Next one. There are a lot of people who would like to question.
We can continue. I'm here till like 8:45. I don't mind. Just uske baad I have to go for a meeting. I'll be happy to come again. It's all right.
Sure, definitely. Yeah, Henry. So I got married and So he's saying her wife is pregnant. Can she go for vaccination?
No.
Can't go for the vaccination. But if
No.
she delivered the baby, can she go for vaccination?
Yes. If she has delivered the baby, she can go for the vaccination. But if she's pregnant, no.
Okay. And the second one. Okay. So, and one more question.
Yeah, I'm listening. Please go ahead.
So he's saying that if some of his family friends told him that after vaccination he may have issues with his sperm counts. Is it true?
No.
And the third one, I got registered myself in Andhra Pradesh and I waited for 4 weeks. He's asking if I get myself registered for the vaccine, and is it the same vaccination being provided all over India? You have to unmute yourself, Dr. Yuvraj.
No, you need to know which was your first dose of vaccine. Every center has different vaccines right now. So you have to choose a center that has the same vaccine as your first dose.
So Dr. Alim saying, you understood the first dose which you got it, you have to get it the second one same, not the different one.
No.
So he's asking, okay, he has to go for the same dose, right? He's saying yes.
He has to see in his vaccination card which dose he has taken. If he cannot find it, call the vaccination center and ask which dose they have given it. But you have to take the same vaccine.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Hello, Harikaran. Question. So he's saying, I would like to go for a vaccination, but I have some muscle pains. Can I go for the vaccination?
Yes.
And the second question. I can get the Covishield vaccination, and after that, for how many weeks I have to wait? 4 weeks or 6 weeks for the second dose?
Now actually you have to wait for 8 to 12 weeks.
Sorry, can you say it once again?
So now from today, the guidelines have changed. From now, you can wait for 12 weeks. So anytime after 8 weeks, if you get a chance to get vaccinated until 12 weeks, it is all right. So don't worry.
But you know, in government hospitals, they are saying from 40 to 60 days. After 40 to 60 days.
Yeah, so आज change हुआ ना. But see, please tell everybody, if you're getting a vaccine early, that is not a problem. आज problem ये है कि लोगों को vaccine late मिल रहा है. अगर आपको जल्दी मिल जाता है, minimum after 40 days या 4 weeks के बाद, it's all right. Just take the vaccine. In fact, I have taken after 28 days. When January में जब doctors को vaccine दिया जा रहा था, we were given Covishield in a gap of 28 days. I have also taken it in 28 days and I have done my antibody titers. They are very nice. So don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
need to mute and unmute again.
Okay, so he's saying that he has 2 children and they are aged from in between 10 to 18, whether they can get vaccinated or not.
No. Below 18. No.
Okay, great. Thank you. So will it be possible for below 18 children to get vaccinated in the future?
Soon, but not now.
Okay. Everyone is raising their hand. Okay. Hello. Thank you, doctor and the interpreter. I would like to have 3 questions. 4 years before I have got heart surgery, can I go for the vaccination?
Yes.
And the second one, AS. I have ASD. No, sorry, my mother. My mother have ASD. Can she go for the vaccination? And also the people who got cochlear implant, they can also go for the vaccination. These 3.
Okay, 3 answers. Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay, clear. Thank you. Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
Just can you just inform them that if the mother is on some blood thinners, just talk to your cardiologist once, but she can 100% take the vaccine.
Okay, so I have 3 questions. So he's saying I always feel acidity, so I should go for whether I should go for the COVID test or not, or I should go for the vaccination.
You should go for vaccination and you should not go for COVID test. एक Rantac ले लो and see how it helps.
And for if I have diabetes.
You have diabetes, run and take the vaccine.
More than 300 to 400. We should go for that vaccination also, for the sugar also?
Okay, let's make this again a general answer. Everyone who has diabetes, everyone who has blood pressure, everyone who has heart disease, all of you should go for vaccination at the earliest.
Okay, fine. Okay, great. Thank you. Now interpreter is switching.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Dr. Yuvraj, thank you so much for joining in. We're really glad to have you on board. I would like to ask you that I usually keep getting sick. Can I still go ahead and take the vaccine?
Yes.
I can?
Yes. Yeah, I'll try to make the answer short because I think there are a lot of questions, but yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Second question, my husband, I am in Lucknow and my husband is in Delhi. So, I mean, do we have to maintain social distancing for a while when he comes here?
Ideally, yes. But if he doesn't have any symptoms, if he's not having any problem, and if you don't have, children in your house, old age mothers in your house, maybe you can consider not keeping distance. But if you have high risk people in your house, yes. If he's
Husband is in
traveling,
Delhi.
yes.
Husband is in Delhi. I am living alone here. So
Yeah.
I keep getting sick. And if he comes here to take me to the doctor and everything, so he has to help me out with that.
So then you have to just take your chance, no?
All right. So my husband doesn't have any symptoms or anything. He's been,
That's all
keeping
right.
all
That's all
the
right.
precautions. He's been taking all precautions.
Then it's all right.
That's my husband. So because why I was asking was in Delhi we're not able to get the vaccine slot, whereas here we are able to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
So we've gotten the vaccine, and after 45 days, I mean, do I have to go back to Delhi and take the vaccine there, or can I take the vaccine here?
No, you can take it anywhere. That is not a problem. But take the same vaccine.
Okay, right now, like I'm in UP, after 45 days, I'll have to come here, or no, Dr. Alam will explain here. See, anywhere you get the vaccine, be it in UP or in Delhi, you want to go to another, hospital to get your vaccine. The important thing is the vaccine name has to be the same. Understood? If you first time you got, for example, you got Covishield. So go for that one only. Whichever you picked at that time, whichever you went through. Don't pick the vaccine. Make sure you get the same vaccine. Got it. Thank you. I have a question for you. Some people are asking for cancer, people with cancer, can they get vaccinated? You're on mute.
Yes, please, people on cancer, people who have survived cancer, and people who are on chemotherapy. Again, they should be earliest to take the vaccine.
All right. Thank you. Next. Thank you, doctor. I have two questions. First is, I was just reading on Google about plasma. Got the plasma, then you can't take the vaccine. What does that mean?
Yes.
I would want an answer on that.
Yeah. So if you have got a COVID infection and you were treated with plasma therapy, then you can't take the vaccination for 30 days because we have given you indirect antibodies. But if you have not had COVID and you've had COVID and not received plasma as a part of your treatment, then you can take vaccine as any other in 4 weeks.
Got it. Got it. Second question. So my father has a heart issue. So, if he's had 2 heart attacks, can he go ahead for the vaccine? I mean, there won't be any third one, right?
Yeah, ideally, he should go ahead for the vaccine, but because he is a high risk, talk to your cardiologist that I'm going to go for a vaccination so that he knows that if something little, I'm not saying heart attack, if some problem occurs, you can immediately contact him. But he should go for vaccination.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I am so overwhelmed that you guys are doing this. I can't tell you how happy I am. You guys are doing an amazing job. Really. I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
lost of words.
Thank you for your time. I mean, to be a part of this. I know there are so many questions where, it's very difficult to get this kind of information, especially when it's not accessible. So thank you for your time.
And I can see, I mean, how there's so many people here. I will be glad to do it again and again. That is all right. It's just because I know this is taking time. It's the first time for me also, but we can do it again. And
Definitely.
yeah, and also, please, can you tell everyone that if you can message everyone, if they have any more doubts, they can. My Instagram page is handled by 20 doctors.
Unmute, please unmute.
So if we are not able to answer someone's question here or they have more doubts, they can always message me on my Instagram page, which is Dr. UV. And please ask them to mention You're a Million, right? Your tag name. So we will answer them on priority basis.
Yes, that's a very good idea. But you know, many deaf people don't want.
Yeah,
They are
I know.
sign language rather than writing. But definitely, if it's
But
open,
in case, yeah.
yes, sure. I'm sure we can schedule it again. Yeah, we can with you and see, you know, if we can have more questions on board.
Yeah, but we can take more questions. I am still there for like till 8:45. Unfortunately, 9 o'clock I have another meeting, but
No problem. No problem. All right. So, Dr. Yogi, thank you so much. And I have one question. So, my deaf friends, you know, who got COVID, and he got recovered. Now he's better. And again, he got COVID. So, I mean, how did that happen? Can a person get COVID twice?
yes. So see, one, there are different types of COVID viruses, right? So if he has got infected with one virus, he might get infected with a mutant virus again, and he can have COVID. Second, see, that is the answer to the question that even if you have COVID, why do you require vaccination? Because sometimes what happens with COVID is if you had a mild COVID, that means your body does not have enough antibodies produced during that disease. So a stronger COVID infection can infect you again. That is why COVID happens one after the other. That is why you need to get vaccinated. And even after vaccinated, if you don't take care, you can still have COVID again. And that is so dangerous. So please take care of yourself.
So, once you know you've recovered from COVID, can you go ahead and take the vaccine? How many days do we have to wait?
So for Covishield, now today, the government has said you can wait for 6 months. But I personally am not happy with that recommendation. So I am telling you that take a vaccine within 4 to 6 weeks if you had a very mild disease. But if you had a very severe disease, you can take within 3 months.
Okay, got it. Got it. Another thing, a month back, my wife fell sick, and you know, I also felt sick. We were both sick, and eventually, you know, then we started having cough also, and then we had cold also. So we were thinking, you know, maybe it's just a bad weather because you know in Delhi the weather is pretty bad. But we were thinking that you know so many people are dying and everything. Maybe the weather is getting bad because of that, because of the smoke and pollution.
The only bad weather today is COVID weather. So if you are having fever, cough, cold, there is nothing else. It is only and only COVID. Consider that you had your COVID.
Okay, got it. So that is fine. But if we recover from it and we got a test and it was negative, but still
That's
we
all
have
right.
some throat pain and you know sometimes we get cough, little bit. What about that?
So that means you had COVID. It will take some time to recover. So take nice warm saline gargles. You know वो नमक वाले पानी के gargles करो, हल्दी के पानी के gargles करो. You know, or you can take some cough syrups if it is too much cough, and you will be fine in some days. But if you're having breathing difficulties, अगर आपके ऑक्सीजन लेवल कम हो रहा है, then get it checked.
Got it. Clear, clear. One question my wife has. So I want to ask for throat. If we have throat issues, can we still go for the vaccine?
So if you have an acute throat issue, मतलब नया throat issue है जहाँ पे you have soreness, खराश, pain in your throat along with fever, then wait for you to become symptom free and then go for vaccine.
Okay. So if it's normal, you know, then I can go ahead, right?
Yes,
Basically.
yes.
All right. Second question. Uh, I am from the army. I work in the army government office, and they said that the vaccine is good and everything, and now the government is not taking giving second dose. You yourself have to go and get it from private. Now government is not giving. Why is this happening? I want to know.
Vaccines ही नहीं है ना, my friend. So I am sorry. I wish I had your answer, but अगर प्राइवेट में जाकर लेने को बोल रहे हैं, प्लीज ले लो ना. व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? हमारे लिए ही तो है. But take
Yeah.
it. Take the vaccine.
Okay, thank you. Another question. So you know this place in Karol Bagh, there's this hospital, and I have a deaf friend there, and her father was not feeling well, so they took him to that hospital. He took the medicine and everything. The doctor said, "Don't go for the vaccine." Like, fine. He went back home, and again, they asked him. They mentioned, "Don't go for the vaccine." But the neighbors, the government was saying that you can. Some government hospital that you can take the vaccine. So that was a bit confusing. He's old. He's 78.
No. In fact, I'm sorry. I think there is some misconfusion here. If they're saying no for the vaccine, ask them why. Right? Because if you have certain condition which is avoiding them or asking, that is
He
why
has
they're asking.
diabetes. He has diabetes and everything. He has
I
huge
think
some issues. Yeah.
no, but diabetes is not an issue for vaccine. In fact, if he has diabetes and he's 76, he should be the first one to take the vaccine.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So we should go ahead and get the vaccine from private, right?
Yes, please, yes.
Thank you. Next person, please. I have one question for you. I know there are some, deaf people who have cochlear implants, and they're a little bit skeptical about the vaccine, because it can have some side effects related to hearing loss. And can you explain a bit about that?
So see, cochlear implants having issues with the vaccine, we have still not heard. But COVID is causing hearing loss. So now it is a question of whether you want to have COVID and have more problems with hearing loss, or you want to take a little bit of risk and take the vaccine. If I am in your place, I will go for the vaccine.
Right, I agree. All right, over to you, Deepak. You have a question? Deepak? Hi. Yeah, Deepak, you have a question? You have any question? Me? Yes, you, Deepak. Okay, thank you. I'm using my mobile, so I didn't get to know. Yeah. So I missed out on a lot of things. So I have one question. So my mother had had a surgery in throat. She had a surgery. So can she go for the vaccine?
Yes.
She had some surgery. She can, right? Okay. Second thing, okay, can we have alcohol, beer, etc. after taking the vaccine?
No, not for 1 week.
For 1 month.
1 week, yeah.
Okay. Why? Because I have to take care of my father. My father, my full family is deaf, so we don't get access to any kind of news. That's why I'm asking questions. Thank you, doctor. Third question.
Please ask me all the questions you can anytime on Instagram
Okay.
page or anywhere. I don't mind.
Okay. What do we have to eat? What can you tell me something about the diet that we should follow?
Sorry?
Okay. So once you've done the vaccine, are there any recommendations for food? Can we eat roti, rice, everything, or is there anything specific we should be eating?
Eat everything except alcohol and cigarette.
Okay, thank
Take
you.
lots of fluids and eat everything now.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi. So I'm 44 years old. So can I go ahead and take the vaccine? I'm just doubtful. Dr. Alam is saying yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, in fact, I won't die with the vaccine, right?
No.
Because I have this redness on my head. Can you identify what that is?
Sorry, it's difficult for me to tell you what that is, but redness in your hip is no reason for not to take a vaccine. If you're prone to allergies, and redness is because of allergies, just tell the person vaccinating that you have allergies and he will take care of it.
Okay. Because I have BP issues, I can still go for the vaccine, right?
Yes, I also learned it now.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hi. So, I have had a surgery related to my periods in 2014. I had some stone, and I constantly had a lot of periods. So I got through that surgery, and I'm still, having a lot of pain because of that. And I've been taking medicines, etc., and it keeps coming back, So it's, it's a month-long cycle, and it's quite painful. So can I still go for the vaccine, or what do I need to do for that?
Yes, please take the vaccine. For your periods, show a nice gynecologist. You might have something known as endometriosis.
Can you spell that, please?
ENDOMETRIOSIS. Endometriosis. Get an ultrasound done of your uterus and they will be able to diagnose.
All right. So second question, and because of all these really bad headaches, and I had breathing issues in the past. I was taking some, it was maybe because of the weather, and I had to go to the doctor, and they gave me some injections. My BP was 95, and they gave me medicine for 4 days, and then it got better. So my breathing also came back to normal.
You can take the vaccine.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have one question. Some people are asking, you said, you can't have alcohol for a week. Smoking also for a day or a week?
So see, ideally 1 week before and after your vaccination, you should not have alcohol and smoking. But in case you've had your alcohol and then you have a vaccination slot, please take the vaccine. All right. Don't think that just because you've taken, you can't go for vaccine. But for best effect of vaccine, you should not have alcohol and smoke for 1 week before and after.
What about smoking?
No.
So same 1 week and 1 week, 1 week before and 1 week after, same?
In fact, you should just stop smoking, right? This question should not arise. But in case if you're a chronic smoker, at least try to decrease it.
All right. Thank you.
You can just tell. I mean, see, a lot of people will have withdrawal symptoms if they don't take for a lot of days. So in that case, keep it minimum. It is only for your good.
So we switch.
Just hold on. We're just wait.
Guys, I'm sorry. We just have 10 minutes now.
Minute. There's no interpreter.
So I had some pain in my hand earlier. I got vaccinated, but okay, sorry. He's saying that he was having some heart pain. So and he went for the vaccination, and he again got the second dose. But when I saw the bill, they were not providing me the symptoms I might get. That I might get pain in other body parts, and they didn't inform me. So whether they're supposed to inform me that?
I didn't get the question. It's all right. You're fine, right? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? आप ठीक हो ना? दोनों वैक्सीन हो गए ना? Good. Forget it.
But he's saying he's having some pain in his back. So he was
See,
thinking
vaccine pain will not. Yeah, vaccine will not cause backache. Vaccine might cause pain in your hands, in your legs, जहाँ पे आपको vaccine दिया गया है, right? So every pain after the vaccine cannot be because of vaccine. If you're having backache, think of it as backache.
so he was just thinking whether due to this maybe I get died if I'm having pain. So I just wondering whether it
No.
was happening through
No, you will not.
the vaccination or not.
No, you will not
Can
die.
we
Please
see,
don't.
whether if we are planning for a baby, can we go for the vaccination? Can
If you're planning for the baby, please go for the vaccination. Finish both your doses and then plan. Because once you get pregnant, you might not be able to take the vaccine. Second dose.
okay, thank you. Okay, so I think we will wrap it up over here. Thank you so much.
Can I sorry, can we just give them a last message if everyone is listening, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
there are very, very, very few reasons in which you cannot take the vaccine. All right. Only 2-3 major reasons are: one, if you are COVID positive, you can't take the vaccine. Two, if you have more symptoms of fever, throat pain, then you can't take a vaccine. Third, if you have plasma treatment in COVID, then you can't take the vaccine. And fourth, if you have allergy because of the vaccine, not other allergies, then you can't take the vaccine. Otherwise, everyone can take a vaccine. Diabetes, hypertension, heart pressure, heart problem, cancer, HIV, liver, kidney problem. All of you can take a vaccine. If you have a doubt, just talk to a nearby doctor and then take a vaccine. But you do please take a vaccine.
Okay, great. And one more question from you. There are one person who asked the question. I think maybe not translated right. Maybe he wants to ask once again. I think. If is it fine?
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah, Charu. Now it should be maybe you know what he said exactly. If you can translate. Okay, I think that person is not here. Maybe.
No problem. You guys can message me and then, give him the answer. No problem.
Okay, sure. Okay, but once again, thank you so much for giving your time. We will definitely contact you on your Instagram, and we will try to make it happen once again.
No problem. I'm there for you. And thank you for having me. And I'm happy if I'm able to help.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
we will be
Thank
still saying we will have to fill up the feedback form. Thank you so much, Dr. Yuvraj.
Please take care of yourself, everyone. Wear a mask, use a sanitizer, wash your hands, maintain social distance, and please get vaccinated. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye. Yeah, Charu can come here. Okay, Charu. You can lead here for the feedback form. Okay. Hello, everyone. We had the discussion with the Dr. Yuvraj. Please don't leave the session. Please be here. It's a urgent request from everyone. So Dr. Alim in the beginning told you about the feedback form, right? So you had the question from the Dr. Yuvraj. We will try to have it once again, but for having it once again, we need the feedback form from everyone. We have sent you the link. Please fill it up. Please right now fill it up. When we will collect the data, and after that it would help us to organize it once again. If you will not fill it up, then we will not have the proof that you want it once again. It will just take a couple of minutes. Please fill up your name, your age, your gender, and the other things, and you felt benefited from learning from the Dr. Yuvraj or not. It's just a matter of seconds. Please fill it up. On Zoom we are sending the link. Some friends might be that who have left the session. You can ask them to fill it up, and then might be we have another session with doctor once again. So thank you everyone. Please fill it up. Please fill it up. I'm sorry.
Welcome.
Did not answer any question. Doctor has left us. Please start filling up the form. See HAM here a million. This is a sign of HAM. You see the link and click on it and fill up the form. On laptop, on mobile, whichever device you are using. When you are done with the form, then you can leave the session. I hope everyone is filling up the form. Gautam, would you like to add anything? Okay, when people are done, maybe it will take 10 minutes. When you are done with the form, then you can leave the session. Important, please help us out by filling it up. Okay, so Gautam is saying, I have put it on the chat box. Please, everyone can see the feedback form link. Please check it out. So Gautam is asking Charu, would you like to explain all the questions? Maybe interpreter and along with the sharing. So, okay, we will begin with the question. First of all, you have to put your name, your email ID, and in the next one, your mobile number. From which registered mobile number you have joined. Try to write down that one. Your state, where do you live? From UP, from Haryana or Delhi. So you can put the city name and in the bracket your state. What's your age? How do you identify yourself as a deaf, hard of hearing, or a hearing person? Please click on the right one. The workshop along with the doctor, was it beneficial for you? The complete an hour was beneficial for you? Yes or no? If yes, then click on yes. If no, then click on no. While watching the discussion, will you inform other people that yeah, there are program being hosted by HAM? Would you like to inform other people? Just hold on. Okay. And the next one, have you got your COVID vaccination done or you are planning for it to get it done? If yes or no, or maybe you are still planning or thinking, choose the right option. Do you want help in registering for COVID vaccination for this process? Do you want any help? If yes, click on the yes link. If no, click on no option. And the last one, if you have any suggestion, any feedback, any comment, or you feel satisfied with it, so it's a simple form, right? Please fill it up, everyone. I hope everyone has completed their task. I hope everything is clear. People who have filled up the form, they can leave the session. Okay, great. Thank you. I hope everyone has filled up the form. Okay, people have filled up the form. Thank you. Do you have any doubt? Okay. Yeah. So I have one doubt. I have diabetes, so it goes sometimes more over or less, and I have typhoid too. So Charu is saying doctor has already informed you. Doctor have already told that if you have any disease like this, no need to worry. You can still go for the vaccination. But if you feel still confused, you can ask the doctor. He's asking my sugar level goes up and down. So what I can do for it? Charu is saying I'm not a doctor. I cannot suggest anything to you. We might have session once again. You can ask the doctor. I'm not the right one to answer you. I'm not the doctor. Okay, thank you. People are still raising their hands. Hello. Hello. So I missed asking the question from the doctor earlier. I would like to ask. So my mother got died due to COVID, and doctor said that they took the X-ray and the CT scan also, and they were. I would like to ask the question whether how they could got saved. So Charu Singh, I send you the feedback form, right? You can try to fill it up. So are you using your laptop? Yeah, I'm using iPad, Mac iPad. So she's saying you can fill up on the chat box. You can click on the link and you can fill up the form. And there are videos that can help you out to fill up the form. And we might have doctor next time once again. She's saying, okay, it's clear. Gautam is saying, I would like to add, if you have any question, and you can look on the ISL translation of the question, and if you have any doubt, you can put on the comments section or suggestion also. So she's asking whether I need to put my contact detail also. Gautam is saying, let me show you. She's saying, I've been using it for the first time. Gautam is saying, you can click on the link. If you have any doubt, you can ask us and we will surely reply you. Okay.
Nisha, you want to join? What? I'll voice.
No, it's okay. So Lena, I think she the video of Lena. Lena has raised her hand. Okay, sorry. We can't see her. I hope everybody has filled up their form. Charu, we need to continue or what is the meaning of the suggestion? It's like it's our own ideas, or we need to put any comment. Charu Singh, can you go once again? So in suggestion, the last point, what we need to put? Gautam is saying, yeah, what you're saying? So where SUGGEST has written suggestion, do I need to put anything over there? Charu saying like you had the discussion on the Zoom, right? And you would like to suggest anything, or if you have any feedback for us, you can put it out there. That's all. Okay. Okay, I just would like to know whether is it mandatory or not. Charu saying if you have any doubt, if you have any idea, if If you do not have anything, no problem. You can leave it blank also. Okay, let me see. Where is Chintu? Okay, yeah, you just got me. So yeah, for the feedback, I think I have a doubt. Can I make the video and send it and add it over there? So Gautam is saying, yeah, you can add the YouTube link over here on the comment section, on the suggestion box. We do not have the option to add the video, but yeah, you can still put the YouTube link. So he's saying, yeah, I missed the questioning doctor. Maybe we will have the next time to ask queries from the doctor. Gautam is saying, okay, I think we are done with it. Shari saying, okay. Okay, thank you everyone. Please click on the link given on the chat box. If you have any doubt, any query, you can put on there. If you want to put your video in the sign language, then you can put the YouTube link. You can make the YouTube link of your video and you can put it on the last suggestion box, and then we can have a look. I hope everything is clear. People are still raising their hand. I'm really sorry for them. We are just running out of time. I hope once again we will have the session. Thank you everyone. Okay, bye bye. Take care. See you everyone next time.